guys, welcome back to Menopause and More. Guys, I've been gone for a minute. I know that I've been gone for a minute and I had to come on here today and make this video. Kind of to tell you guys where I've been and what I've been up to. And I think I haven't made a video in probably 2 months because I've been in my house 2 months now. Today is the 27th, I believe. And I've been in my house for 2 months. We moved in on February 21st. And guys, I will be uploading a video doing a house tour of what my manufactured home looks like. I'm very, very proud of that. I love it. It's really nice. It's fresh, clean, it's new. I love it. And if you guys want to check that video out, you'll have to go over to my other page, which is Mobile Home Family of 3. Oki Mobile Home Family of 3, and I'll probably have that link down below. I have not uploaded that video yet, but that is one that is coming. And let me just tell y'all, I'm going to stop telling y'all what's coming because I am trying to get better about this YouTube thing, but it has been difficult trying to get everything situated and stuff like that since I moved in my house. Like, it's been so difficult, and I have so many exciting things to tell you guys about. Guys, this video is going to be career related, because I have to get this out here because I think it's very, very important. Because I'm pretty sure maybe not every hospital, but a lot of hospitals, this year and probably towards the end of last year due to COVID received like a lot of money, So a lot of hospitals gave their employees from the nurses on down, they gave them really, really good raises. So that's what this video is going to be about. So if you guys are interested in hearing about that, then stay tuned. Okay, guys. So now that we're back. Okay. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about, I'm trying to lift up my thing. So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this a little higher because it seems so very low. So I'm trying to get it where it's like a decent, it's not so low. It's like, that's making me mad. So I'm sorry, guys, but like, I'm really trying to get my stuff. I guess I'll have to work on that another time. I'll work on that another time, guys. Okay. So, guys, I just wanted to come to you and talk to you guys a little bit about raises and a little bit about some things. If you're interested in being a surgical technologist, and if you are currently in the program or you're currently a surgical technologist, please listen up because this is going to be some really, really good information. And it's one of the things that I see talked about the most on any Facebook OR group that I'm on. This is talked about the most, and it's the pay. It truly is the pay, guys. So I just want to tell you guys, I'm sorry. I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I seen happen this year with me and what I seen happen with some of my coworkers. And I'm not going to put anybody on blast or anything like that. But I do got to talk to you guys about it because we hear all the time that surgical technologists don't make good money and we're not treated well. Okay, I'm going to start right there. I'm going to start with treatment at first. Okay, number one, whenever you are working, this is not just surgical, this is working in general, okay? If you are working for a business, if you are working, period, and there is someone or people that is treating you like shit, I'm sorry, there's going to be cussing in this video, and they're treating you like shit, like crap, you do not need to be there. you need to find you a facility that you can work at, that the employees and definitely the physician, because you're working with the nurses and the physicians the most, that will respect you and give you the respect you deserve as a surgical technologist. Because let me tell y'all something, guys. It's not a lot of people dropping out of nursing school to be a surgical technologist. Okay. What I mean by that, my friend who's traveling right now, she finished her contract in Massachusetts, and she's currently in Oregon right now. But at the time when she was up there she was receiving messages from her recruiter that Oregon, and I don't know if some of you guys are from Oregon, but the scrubs was on strike up there. So they were paying, like, her company was paying buku money to travel up there for like 2 weeks at a time or for a week at a time. And they was paying some money. So that's going to be one thing that I pay attention to very closely, because I work in labor and delivery. And if you've been watching me, you guys know that. And I can put myself off for like 10, 15 days. So if I see something like that again, baby, I am taking, and this was in labor and delivery, because she's a scrub in labor and delivery as well. I am taking a trip. Do you hear me? I am taking a trip for a week or two, and I'm going to get that money. But what I'm trying to say is treatment. If a place is treating you bad, then you need to find a place that's treating you better. And where I was going with the Oregon thing, they were hiring for scrub techs for dire need because all of the scrubs up there went on strike. They walked out. What I'm trying to say, guys, is nobody can do what we do unless you were a scrub tech and went back to nursing school and became a nurse. Then, if you're not scrubbing in sometimes, or let's say you've been a nurse for now, you used to be a scrub, and let's just say you've been a nurse now for 7 years or 10 years, and now you're not even working at the same facility that you were at. You are at a totally different facility. So you don't know what those doctors use. I mean, as a circulator, some things of what you'll need equipment wise and stuff. And if you were a tech before, you kind of have that never leaves you, I feel like. But some cases require more than just one assist or one surgical technologist. Y'all know what I'm talking about any ortho case, not any, but any total joint, any bowel resection or anything like that. That's going to require more than just one scrub tech. And if he does not have an assist, guess what, guys? That's another scrub tech. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, understand that nobody can do our job. So if we walk out, guess what's going to happen? Cases are going to get canceled because nobody wants to do that job. And if a nurse has went back to school, I mean, not a nurse, but if a scrub has went back to school to be a nurse, they're not going to be too, they're not going to be ecstatic to scrub a case they probably have never seen or have never done if they specialized in a certain specialty. When if they were on a certain team whenever they were whenever they was a surgical tech, then they're probably not even going to know what specialty, you know what I'm saying, how that case goes, you know what I'm saying. All I'm saying, guys, is nobody can do our job. A lot of people don't want to do our job because our job is difficult. We're not just passing instruments. It's more to it. It's a lot more to it. So that's basically what I want to say, guys. Do not let somebody tell you that you can't make good money. Don't let somebody tell you that you're treated like crap, because that's not true everywhere. Now, that is true some places, but basically what I'm trying to tell you guys, if you are being treated like that, then you need to do something different. Why stay at a place that's treating you like crap? You are the captain of your own ship. So if you want to be treated like crap, okay, whatever, continue to stay there. But if you want to get treated better, then you need to find a facility that's going to treat you better, because you don't have to stay at a place like that. Okay, so that was my rant about treatment. So now, guys, we're going to talk about being certified right now, because that's the main part of this video, is certifications. Okay, y'all, let me just tell y'all something. You guys know by now that I stay in the great state, not great, but whatever. I stay, and I'm from Oklahoma. Yeah. O-State, go Pokes. But anyway, I'm an OSU fan. But I stay in Oklahoma. So let's just talk a little bit about, okay, so we're going to talk about being certified. I stay in Oklahoma. I've made a video about this before, about being certified. Now we're going to talk about pay, because the reason why I'm talking about this again is because what happened this year. Okay, Oklahoma is a state that you do not have to be certified in order to be a surgical technologist. You don't have to be certified. Although they're pushing for that at a lot of hospitals. Really tough. They want their scrubs certified, and they're showing it with the pay. Y'all, it's real out here. It is real. And I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell you guys what I made starting out. I'm going to tell you guys what I made starting out, okay? I've been a scrub tech for almost 10 years. In December, it'll be 10 years. When I started out, I was a dental assistant before, okay? When I was a dental assistant, when I left, when I was getting ready to leave in 2010, I think it was 2010. When I was getting ready to leave, y'all, I was making $11 an hour, okay? I had 2 babies. Let me just tell y'all something. It was not easy. I love being a dental assistant, because I mean, my goal since I was a junior or sophomore in high school, I wanted to be a dental hygienist. So I went and got my dental assisting so I could work, through work myself through, school. Life happened, had a baby, whatever. But I was not making good money. So whenever I did finish scrub tech school, my starting pay at the hospital that I am currently at was $14.50. I am not ashamed to say that because I went from $11 an hour to $14.50. So that was a big increase for me. And I absolutely loved what I was doing at the time. I mean, I was in the main OR. I was very excited. I was making way more money than $11 an hour. Like at that time, 10 years ago, $14.50 was okay. It was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, I was so happy. Now I've been with my hospital for almost 10 years. This is the hospital that I started at. I did leave. I did stop working full time and I stayed on occasional part time, and I went to a different facility for labor and delivery. That's when I transitioned out of the main OR and I went to L&D at a different facility. It was a teaching facility. Oof. But I went there and the pay was more than what I was making. The pay was more than what I was making at my current hospital because I was going to be working nights. And I will tell you guys, like when I left, I was making 17. And so when I left, I was a scrub for like three and a half, 4 years. And I was making over $17 an hour when I stopped working full time in the main OR and I dropped down to occasional part time. Now, that was my rate before I dropped down to occasional part time, because I know some places will pay you more if you are occasional part time. You get paid a little bit more, but that was not why I was making that. So that, you know what I'm saying? That after 3 years or so, you making 17, that was good money to me too, you know. And I got to remind y'all, the cost of living in the state of Oklahoma is not very much. Y'all, you can buy a house here, a single family home, and well, you know, Oklahoma schools, they're not the best. I mean, you can look it up. They're really not. So you really want to try to move to a school district that is rated one of the best in the state because of that. Our school systems are not good in this state. So you want to be in a school system in a district that has good ratings. So to buy a house in a good, pretty good rated school district, single family home, 3-bedroom, 18 to maybe 2,200 square feet, you can buy one for about 120 and up. I mean, brand new. You know, they're very they're not custom built homes, but you know, they have a couple of different, maybe like 4 different floor plans. You can pick from those and you can get a really nice one for about 170, you know, pretty fancy. Something that for about 170, if you lived up north on each coast, if you lived up north, or if you lived in Cali, or if you lived in DC, or, you know, Virginia, any, you know, New York, any one of those, you gonna pay, I don't know, 300,000, probably 400,000 for just a plain Jane, nice single family home. You can do that here for that price range. So the rates that I'm going to tell you today is good for the state of Oklahoma. It's very good. You can live a nice life here with the money that I'm talking to you guys about. You really can. Like I made a video about my decisions. Like I chose to buy a manufactured home because one of my main goals in life is to travel the world. That's why after my boys graduate, I'm going to do some traveling around the US, working for 2 years. And then after that, I'm going to travel abroad. And by then, my house will be paid off, y'all. Like, my house will be paid off, my land, you know, I will have everything paid off before I'm 45 years old. To have your house, your car, everything paid off, you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's what I'm looking at. I'm investing in myself, and I'm extremely excited about that. And I just, I want to retire at a good age, and I don't want to be working into my 70s, you know what I'm saying, trying to pay my mortgage. Like, I know people that are older than me, and they're buying these homes, and it's like, man, y'all gonna be really half dead when the house is paid for, if it get paid off. Because if you in your 50s and you just now buying a house that's over 200 and some thousand, baby, you gonna be old when it's paid off, like old. And I would love to retire by the time I'm 61, probably 60. I would love to retire, so I can spend time with my boys and my grandkids. That's what I want to do. I don't want to work hard like this forever. Like, I don't. I love what I do, but I mean, when I get in my 60s, I want to enjoy my 60s. I don't want to be working to pay bills. So that's why I chose to buy a manufactured home. But so certified. So now it is very, very crucial, guys, that you get certified. Very, very crucial. I've been telling a lot of my friends about this, and some family members that are going down the same path. Listen, it is crucial to be certified, even though this is not a state that requires it, because you will see a major difference in your pay to other people's pay. Major difference. You will see a major difference in raises than other people's raises, because you're certified and they're not. If you think I'm bull crapping, it is real. So, guys, at my facility, we received raises this year. And let me tell you, you guys, like, I was already making good money, what I deem as good money for the state that I live in. I was already making good money that I was very, very happy with. I was very happy with my pay last year. Y'all, this year, I received a huge raise. Like, I do feel like I was happy with my pay, but I do feel like maybe I should have been probably $2 more because of my experience, and because I am currently in labor and delivery. But the only thing that I have not scrubbed is CV, CT, and neuro. That's it. I've literally done everything else. So you can throw me in a general case. You can throw me in an ortho case. You can throw me in ENT. You can throw me in dental. You can throw me in gyne. You can throw me in endo. You can throw me a lot of different places, and I'm going to be able to do that case because I have done it. You know what I'm saying? So I have more than one specialty under my belt. So my advice to anyone, first of all, if you are offered a job as a scrub tech, take it. Take it. Get experience in it. It does not matter what it is. I don't care if you're in the instrument room. Take it. Get that experience, because that's also part of your job. Take that. Get that experience. If it's eyes, if it's L&D, take it. Get the experience. Write that on your resume. If you want to do more, which I encourage anyone that's in one specialty, that's all you do, Stay there for maybe 1 or 2 years. If you love it, stay there maybe 5 if you want to. Get that experience, move on. Go. I encourage everyone to at least go to the main OR for at least 2 years. And the reason why I say that, because if you go for at least 2 years, you can put all of that on your resume. And if you have not, if you've done something for a while, pretty much you can wing yourself into anything else. And what I mean by that, say you've been on the gyne team. They can probably throw you in a open belly case and the doctor can kind of talk you through it. You see what I'm saying? So the more experience that you have in different specialties, the better. And you can ask for what you want. Let me tell y'all something. You can ask for what you want. Also, the more certifications that you get is critical. You can ask for what you want. Believe me, it works and they will pay you. And if they don't pay you, then you don't have to accept the job. You can simply move along to a different place that's going to pay you what you deserve. Because one thing that I'm about my money. I'm about my certifications. I do not let anybody tell me that I can't make this kind of money, because I can. And you can make very, very good money as a surgical technologist. Do not let a person tell you that you can't, because you can. Let me just say that. So this year alone, I'm going to tell you guys what I received in raises this year. So this year alone, my raises was 10 cents. That is a lot. A lot. I cried, guys. Like, I cried. Like, I was so excited and happy that I'm a single mother and, you know, I don't get child support because my dads do what they're supposed to do. So they're not on child support. They just take care of their kids like an adult should. So, I mean, I am so happy. I am so happy, guys, because not only, like, I was going to go back and get my CNA just so I can have another certification under my belt. I'm not doing that anymore just because, you know, I don't have a passion for it. I have other things that I want to do that I am doing. But I was excited. I did take a course through the hospital too. At my hospital, you do not have to be certified to do to draw labs. Not do IVs, but to do labs, to draw blood and stuff like that. So I did that little course at my hospital. And so I can do that at my hospital. But I start class June 7th at a Votech here in my state for my phlebotomy. So I am getting my phlebotomy, and I did a video over that too. I am getting that, guys, because I'm going to tell you, my goal is to travel now. So one of my good friends and her husband is a phlebotomist, and she is a scrub tech that has worked in the Maine before, but she specializes in L&D. And let me tell you, they travel together as a unit, and her first contract was in where were they at? Minnesota, my bad. Minnesota. Their first contract was in Minnesota, and her contract was less than his contract, and he's a phlebotomist. So I'm just telling y'all, the more not contracts, but certifications that you can get, dude, the better. Let me tell y'all, do not listen to these people out here tell you can't make no money. Go get your money. Get some certifications. You can make some good money, y'all. Good money. So by the time that I am ready to travel, I will have my CST, my first assist, and my phlebotomy. 3 things. Y'all, it's a wrap. I'm going to be making bread. I'm going to tell you right now. Because if I get tired of scrubbing, which I don't think will ever happen because I love it, I can work in a lab. I can work in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about it. I can work in a clinic doing phlebotomy. I'm so excited about it. The course that I'm taking is only $275 at a Votech that's close to me. Y'all, I'm so excited about that. I'm getting it all. I want it all. I'm getting it all. So, y'all, if you are a person who is willing to learn new things and who works hard and willing to learn new things, I'm telling you, your coworkers and your bosses see that and they will pay you what you're worth if you're at a good place. I'm telling you. They will pay you. $7, y'all, and 10 cents in a raise. That's a big ass raise. And I have to say, guys, some of my coworkers did not receive the kind of raise that I received because on my unit, a lot of the girls have only worked in that specialty. And I think it's me and one other. No, it's 3 of us that are certified on my unit. The rest are not. And their raises was really, really low compared to mine. And I think it's because of my experience and my certification. It's what it boils down to, because they're excellent workers. They've been on that unit longer than me. But it's because they're not certified. So I want to tell you guys, it is crucial that you get certified, even if your state doesn't require it. It's crucial. Another thing, guys, pay attention. Pay attention to how many years some hospitals. So let me explain it like this. Some hospitals, we just did away with this, but it still kind of mattered when we did away with it. I don't know quite how to explain it, but it still kind of mattered. So let's just say our hospital, we do, I think like every 5 to 6 years, our hospital will do like a cost of living increase. Okay. Our cost of living is going up too. It's a lot of stuff moving here. When we got the thunder, I mean, it brought a lot of things here. So our cost of living is moving up, but it is a lot lower than a lot of states. So every 5 to 6 years, they'll do what is called a cost of living increase, where they look at what the national average is for nurses and for scrub techs and respiratory therapists, everything like that. And they'll look at what you're at, what your experience is, and they'll kind of boost you up. Well, they did that. So let me just say, y'all, pay attention to, at our hospital, we used to have like a surgical technologist, surgical tech 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 was the highest because it was certified. So you had to be certified to be a scrub tech 4. That's what I was. Then we have first assist. That's the highest. So they looked at what the national average was. We got boosted up significantly, y'all. I mean, a major boost. I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you honestly think being a nurse is a wonderful thing if you have a passion for it. I've made a video about this too. But let me just tell y'all something. Scrub techs make dang near what nurses make. I make more than a fresh nurse out of school right now. Way more. Way more. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. Okay, so you guys need to pay attention to what your job description is and the different levels, because there's different levels of being a surgical technologist pretty much everywhere. So if you've been at a place for 3 or 4 years and the next level requires 3 years of experience, you need to be paying attention to that and then going to go speak to your director or your manager about moving you to the next tier, because it is not your job's responsibility to keep up with that. It is your responsibility. And a lot of people at my unit, they were not paying attention to those tiers. So, I mean, there's somebody that I know that's been a surgical technologist too for like 10 years. What? Like, what? You been a scrub tech too for 10 years on this unit, and you ain't tried to talk to nobody about boosting you up? You didn't call HR. You didn't talk to nobody. Like, y'all, you have to pay attention to that stuff, because what they did was, say you were maxed out at your tier. Well, when they did this cost of living thing, you did not get boosted up very much at all because you were already maxed out in your tier. I mean, y'all, you have to pay attention to this kind of stuff. It is crucial. Pay attention to the different tiers, because if you mess around and you get too content in that position, then, and you're not paying attention to these different tiers, then if they do across the board raise again, your raise is not going to be as high as old girls, because she done moved up every tier that she can. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, I mean, that's not the hospital's fault. That's your fault, because you got to be paying attention to your stuff. So y'all, get certified and pay attention to tiers. Pay attention to the different tiers at your hospital or facility. Pay attention to that. Another thing, I will tell y'all what our top out is at my facility for a Scrub Tech 4, which we don't have 4s anymore. That's just, I mean, you might as well say it is a 4. So at my facility for a certified Scrub Tech, the top out, the max is $34. That is the max out. That will probably change in the next 6 years. It'll probably get boosted up again, because they'll look at what the cost of living is again, and it'll go from there. They'll look at it, see what it is, and then they'll kind of go from there. So, but $34 an hour, guys, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for the state of Oklahoma. Understand that. I'm not too far from that, but understand that. For our state, as a surgical technologist, think about it, and you're buying a home that's $150,000, your payments is not going to be hardly anything. You're going to have some money to do some things with. That's good money, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's probably some people that live in Cali and they're probably making $40 an hour as a scrub. But I'm just saying, that's a lot of money for this state as a scrub. Okay. Okay. Now, for a nurse, I believe for a nurse max, it's $40 to be a nurse. The max out is $40. Now, you guys know, like, if you are a nurse, I'm sorry, I'm just picking up something real quick. If you are a nurse and you work night shift, the shift diff is way more. But, like, the shift diff is way more, like a lot more. But if you are working day shift, I mean, it's not that much more at all. Another thing. So I'm going to tell you guys too, for our state at my facility, at my facility, our for a first assist, the top out now is 38 for a first assist. It's $38 an hour. So let me just tell y'all, being a nurse is 40. Being a first assist is 38. So once again, if you do not have a passion for nursing, you can make good money as a surgical technologist. It's a $2 difference if you want to get your first assist. If you want to get your first assist, I'm sorry. Like, I am so messed up today, y'all. I am getting ready to go to the dentist. Oh, if you see me doing that, like, my tooth is killing me. I got a dentist appointment soon. But y'all, it's a $2 difference. And I'm making this video so people will know, y'all, it's nurses do not make that much more than us. Like, they don't make that much more. And you're having to pay to go back to school. You're having to deal with a lot of stuff, dude. And they're making $2 more, y'all. I'm just saying, weigh your options. Don't let people tell you that you cannot make good money. That is bullshit. They trying to push you to do something that your heart is not going to be in. And when I seen this, I was like, there's no fucking way I would go back to school to be a nurse. Like, no way. What? I'm doing something that I love, and I'm making this amount of money, and to go back to school to do something that I'm really not going to enjoy, like, no thank you. No thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I just did this video. So, and I know it's kind of long, but those things I really had to tell you guys. It was crucial, you know what I'm saying, that I tell you guys, because I just kind of felt like it's something that y'all need to know. Like, if you do not have a passion for that, then don't do it, because you want to enjoy your job. You want to enjoy what you're doing. So do not let a person tell you you can't make good money, because that is bullshit. Just sit up here and just say that you want to be a nurse then. Just go to nursing school, because being a scrub tech is not easy. It's difficult. But you can make some very good money as a scrub. And I'm very passionate about my career, and I'm very vocal about that. I don't like people talking bad about my career choice at all. Like, I love it. And I'm not dissing nursing at all. I'm just saying nursing is not for me. You know, at one point in time where I moved to, they have a VOTEC out here that requires, it's only 10 months to get your LPN. And I had thought about doing that, but I'm like, I don't want to do bedside nursing. Like, I don't want to do that. So why am I doing that? Like, I don't want to do it. That's why I'm not getting my CNA anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to do that. I make very good money doing something that I love. Why would I go back to do that? I could fall back on my dental if I really got down bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm getting more than one specialty and more than one certification, so that if I get down bad, I got things that I can fall back on. I can fall back on my dental. I can do phlebotomy. I can go to the instrument room or something. But I don't have a passion for nursing. So guys, I just had to make this video to let you guys know where I've been, and I have to tell you guys something else that I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about this, guys. I'm starting a business. And I'm not going to tell you guys my name right now because the paperwork is in motion. And I ain't got time for somebody trying to steal my name. So, guys, I am starting a candle business. I am so excited about it. I love candles. I almost give everybody that I know birthdays, holidays, Christmas, stuff like that. I almost give everybody a candle because I love them so much. And everybody loves candles. So I am starting a candle business, guys. And I made my first 3 yesterday. And right now I'm doing a burn test to see what kind of pull I can get. And it smells so, so good, guys. Like, so, so good. So I'll show you what my candle looks like. The first candle that I made, I bought a kit. First of all, I got my kit from Pro Candle Supply. There's different candle kits that you can get if you're interested in doing it, but I'm so excited about it. I love it. It is very relaxing. So I'm going to show you what my first candle looks like. I'm going to show you it lit because I'm doing a burn test right now, and I'll get one so I can just show you guys what it looks like. But they give you these little tins to start out with, and you can pick whatever vessel you want to do, but they give you these little tins to start with. And look, I'm getting stuff everywhere. Like, I'm getting it stuff everywhere. So I have some lavender petals in here and a different flower in here. But I'm going to kind of show you guys what it looks like. So this is my candle, and it looks kind of messed up because and it's burning good right now. But I'm going to show you what when this finished looks like. Because I've been kind of moving this one around and stuff, so. This is a perfect example, guys, of what my candle looks like. So this is one I have not trimmed the wick, and I still have the little stabilizer for the candle on here, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I am making Soy candles. Mine will be a blend. It's not going to be all Soy. It's going to be a blend. So this is what it looks like before you start burning. See that? Very smooth top. Very, very nice. It smells so, so, so good. So guys, I'm so excited about my business. So, you know, I love my career, and this is a side business for me. Like, I'm not doing this to, you know, stop working. I love what I do, so I want to continue to work, but I'm also very artistic and stuff, and I want to, you know, I want a little side business. I got so many plans for my life, so, you know, I'm very excited about my candle business. Um, you know, I'll be showing you guys as I go along, you know, what it looks like. I'll upload when I get ready to launch, which will not be for a few months because I want to get my stuff down to a science. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be perfect before I launch. But I'll have that information on my page as well, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have learned something about pay and how what you do is very, very important, and take pride in being a surgical technologist, guys. So I will catch you in the next video, and it's not going to be too long from this one. It's not going to be months, okay? So I will catch you guys later. Have a good day.